Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hearts Crochet Podcast. Welcome to my new subscribers and welcome back to any of my returning subscribers. Thank you all for joining me. This is a podcast about crochet and crochet accessories. However, right now we are doing Vlogust, which is vlogging every day in August. Mine I am calling the 12 days of August, as in like the 12 days of Christmas-ish kind of thing. And I am trying to give something that I've made from my heart to someone each day, at least 12 days. And like the description says, I may surprise myself and actually do more than that. The first 4 days I've given a few things to people here near me or at work or strangers out at restaurants or whatever. And I guess I need to go ahead and apologize for such noises as my air conditioner making extra wind and Goliath possibly doing the same. Although he may be snoring, and y'all know. If you've ever seen Goliath, you know. Anyway, so today is day 5 of the 12 days of Vlogust, and I didn't get up in time or didn't get my plan together early enough to actually do anything for anyone today. But I feel like maybe the giving came back to me a little bit today. Although I never give anything expecting anything in return. That's not why I give. I give, that's where my joy comes, is from giving. So, when I got to work this morning, there was a envelope on my desk. It's Cindy, that's me. And on the inside was a beautiful card that says, "Every good gift is a God gift." And it has some pretty fruit on it. And inside it said, "Cindy, thanks again for the beautiful giraffe blanket. I love it." And it is signed by my friend at work. And inside there was a Michael's gift card. Whoop, whoop. And like I said, you know, I walked over there and I said, "You stinker, you know, that was a gift. You didn't have to do that." And she said that she just wanted to bless me with something so that I can make something for someone else. So, gift accepted. That was so appreciated and so unexpected. Like I said, I never give in order to receive. That's if you don't give from your heart, then it's not truly giving. You know, it's expecting. And that's just not me. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is, I've had several people ask me about my watermelon coasters and how to make them. And I have taken pictures, and it should be simple enough, but I think the color may be blowing out. And it's no certain pattern, and I am by no means any kind of a teacher. But I'm going to try to show you how to make those watermelon coasters. Like I said, it's no specific pattern. It's just basically a wonky thing right there, it looks like. It's just basically a circle with the standard increasing as you would do, I guess, for a hat or any flat circle. So I am going to try to show how to do that. Like I said, I am by no means a teacher, and I am barely a crocheter. Oh my goodness. I can crochet some stuff, but I don't have the experience a lot of people do. So anyway, what you want to do is definitely use 100% cotton, especially if you're going to use it as a, well, for a coaster, cotton would be good because it would absorb any moisture that might be condensation coming off your glass or whatever. And then if you're going to use it as a hot pad, like to maybe get things, a friend of mine said that she uses her cotton dishcloths that I gave her, or bath cloths, whatever. She likes to use those for getting hot things out of the microwave. And I have to apologize because if I keep looking around, because something kind of crazy that I even hate to tell you. I saw a snake in my house yesterday. Now, I live in the country. Mice run rampant everywhere. You can't, I can't get rid of them. I mean, I can get rid of them, but there are more coming. But anyway, so there's also snakes. Where there's mice, there's snakes. So I walked in yesterday and I saw this snake in my dining room. And I know it's a rat snake. I know it's not poisonous. But it is very hard to sleep in a house with a snake running free. Ugh. And so I'm going to try not to cut my eyes around too much, because this is going to be rough enough. Now, I hope I don't embarrass myself too bad, because like I said, I've never been a good teacher. I don't care what it is in. But I'm going to try to move along and not torture too many people for too long. If you don't want to watch this, please fast forward or speed up your videos so that I hurry through it. This is not really going to be for beginners, because I guess most people that really wants to know about this, how to make this, it knows how to crochet. Most everybody that watches me knows how to crochet a lot more than I do. So anyway, I use cotton, and I think this is Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby. I think this is Azalea, and it's the same as this. I think I got it last year during all those big clearances from at Hobby Lobby. And then I do not have any white cotton, so I have gotten some scrap pink, with other scrap stuff on it, some scrap pink out. So I'm going to use that instead of the white around the edge, because, you know, edge of watermelon rind isn't really white. Well, parts of it maybe. Anyway, I'm not going to go into farming very soon either. And then, again, this is acrylic, but I'm going to use up these little scraps of cotton. I don't have any white cotton, so that's the reason for that. Now, if you'll notice, my watermelon is seedless. And there's a couple of different reasons for that. I don't have any black cotton, but two, I didn't plan on putting anything extremely hot on this. No iron skillets or anything. But I couldn't figure out how to put seeds on it and not make it shine through on both sides, where you tie off on both sides. And a couple of people suggested fabric paint, but I didn't know how that would do on, like, if I did take something out of the microwave and it was really hot or anything. I didn't know how that would hold up. So I'm going to try to do this. Like I said, if I embarrass myself, y'all please let me know not to ever do this again. So, and I'm using an eye hook just so I can see my stitches right here. My light is like either not bright enough or blinding me. And let's see, I do have the whole setup to do this over my head, but this was kind of a last minute thought. Just so I get my vlog up today, right? Okay, so I'm going to do a magic ring. Oops, do you know I could do a magic ring in my sleep until I'm trying to do it in front of people? Okay, magic ring. That. Oops. And split. If this gets too rough, I am going to pause and, like, not torture y'all much. Well, okay. Now I'm trying to hurry, so it's not working right. Magic ring. And I think chain 2. Because I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. So we're going to do 12 double crochets in this ring. And I think if you don't know how to do a magic ring, I don't have a tutorial to teach you how. And it took me forever to be able to do a magic ring and not be able to and not let it slip. But then now that I have figured out how to hold everything to keep it tight, that's the way I always start everything. Now I think you can like chain 4 and then loop it back together and then do 12 within that. Is that correct? I think I've seen that done too, and I think I used to do it that way. But like I said, once I can pull this magic ring a lot tighter than I can a loop of that's not going to pull any tighter. Okay, let me count them. See if there's 12, not counting the chain 2 we started with, because I like to put that chain 2 in there even though it's not counted, because it keeps it from to me it kind of keeps it from having a gap in there or some kind of line running up it. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oh, we count the loops, right? Not the... And once I get into the larger number of rows, I may or may not pause you. I may just sit here and ramble. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. And then the starting. Okay, so then you let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, then you slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet, right? Yeah. Or the top of the chain 3. I don't know. Actually, I think it's the top of the chain 3, and then you start in the first double crochet. Okay. Like I said, most of y'all know exactly what you need to be doing, because this is just a standard circle with increases. Okay, so I'm going to chain up 2 because I don't like that gap in there. And then, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. I keep counting back, sorry. I'm going to put 2 double crochets, starting with the first double crochet. I'm going to put 2 double crochets in each one. And I think I realized the first time I tried to do this that I'm going to count it one more time because I keep losing my count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 in each one. Yep. For a total of 24. So how was y'all's Monday? Pretty good? Mine was okay, I reckon. Except I worried all the way to work. I really didn't get up late, though. I don't know why I didn't get anything together to give to someone. I think I got worried about that snake. And everywhere I looked, you know, after you see one snake in a year, then everything else is a snake. So last night, when I got in from eating, actually when I got in from going to Cracker Barrel, is when I saw that snake in my dining room. And I tried to get it, and when I did, it disappeared behind a bookcase. Is that crazy or what? It's not crazy because, see, Goliath keeps sniffing. And that makes me sniffing the air, which makes me think that snake is here somewhere. Just kidding. However, if I scream and poop myself, I'll probably leave it on the video because that'd be good footage right there. For somebody, not for me. It'd be quite embarrassing. So anyway, you're going to put 2 double crochets in each double crochet from the previous row to be a total of 24. Can you see what I'm doing? It's not pretty either. I didn't do my nails. I hadn't done my nails. I got some bunch of cleaning to do here, so I'm not going to do my nails. Okay, counting again 400 times like I do. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. One more set of 2, be 24. Join to the first double crochet with a slip stitch, join with a slip stitch to the first double crochet and chain 2. Okay, this is where the increase starts. I may not make these as large as this one, but I might. It depends on how long this goes because it's already almost 20 minutes and we're on second row. Arr! Okay, so next row will be, you'll do 1 double crochet, one double crochet in the first double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in the next one. Like I said, just your standard increase. And 1 double crochet in the next one, 2 double crochets in the next one. What did I say? 2 double crochets in the next one. Okay. So then 1 double crochet in the next one. 2 double crochets in the next one. Sometimes I say 2 double crochets in the next one and then I don't really do that. So 1 and 2. I hope I'm not looking too goofy doing this. Like I said, I'm no tutorialist. 1 and then 2. Then 1 and then 2. And then 1 and 2. I should have done this on National Watermelon Day, huh? 1 and then 2. I wish Goliath wouldn't look down the hall like there's something crazy down there. Okay, 1, 2, okay. And then 1 and then 2. I think this makes for 36 on this row, if I'm not mistaken. 1 and then 2. Like I said, last week, I forgot what day. Was it yesterday? Was National Watermelon Day? So I had gotten a watermelon from Walmart on Friday, right? Thursday, Friday. And then it should be, the last two should be 1 and then 2. And then slip stitch to the top of that first double crochet. I hope I don't keep slipping down. And then chain 2. And then the next round will be just another standard increase. It'll be 1 double crochet in the first double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in that next double crochet, and then 1, 2, dang it, and then 1, 2, one, 2. These actually make up pretty quickly. So, yeah, I bought a watermelon either Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday, because that's the day I usually go by Walmart and get dog food and see if there's any yarn on sale. And what else did I get that day? Dog food and yarn that was on sale, and a huge box of ice pops. I think I finally found a box of 100, so I leave those in the box, and then I'll just put maybe 20 at a time in the freezer. But you know, those things are so tiny. I usually knock out 3 or 4 of them at least. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 2. Just continue that 1, 1, 2 all the way around. But I also got a watermelon, and I missed, I think Saturday must have been National Watermelon Day. And I guess Goliath's going to choose right now to need to go do something. What's that, sweet boy? Okay, so 1, 1, 2. But I went to cut into that watermelon last night, and I had just bought it like 3 days ago, right? So I went to cut into it last night, and it was rotten. And so I threw it away. I don't know. I've never gotten a watermelon from Walmart that was rotten. But I'm kind of funny about the seedless watermelons anyway. To me, the seedless don't really have as much flavor as the ones with seeds in them. And since we really don't have a true farmer's market here anymore, then it's just hard to find local grown anything. I wish if it was just more than me here, or if I had anybody that wanted to build a garden with me, I would love to have tomatoes and watermelons. Now, the year that I put everything into the state fair and won several ribbons, we had a garden, and Daddy would come in from work and till and do weed and whatever. Okay, so there's the end of that one. Now, let's see, that should be 12, 24, 36. That should be 48 in there, but I'm not going to count it right this moment because Goliath is sniffing and I'm afraid there's a snake fixing to crawl over me. Just kidding. So I'm going to slip stitch to the top of this, top of the first double crochet, and then I'm not going to chain 2 yet, I don't think. Hang on. Slip stitch to the top of that, and then I'm going to change to this pink color to just kind of give it a little more color. And I'm going to pause and see what Mr. G needs at this time, and I'll be right back. I hope I haven't run you off yet. Be right back. Alrighty, then I'm back. We had to have ice pops and pee-pee. I had to go pee-pee, all that good stuff. So anyway, okay, so after that last round, I'm going to, I didn't chain up. I'm going to connect, or I'm going to change colors here and then chain up 2. I think that prevents it from looking jaggedy, right? And I'm kind of goofy doing this, so let's see. I'm going to tighten that down, get that. Okay, so change color. I went to my pink. So in the first, this is another increase, so I'm going to do 1 double crochet in that first double crochet from the previous round, and I carry my yarn along and try to hide it as much as I can. And then I'm going to do 1 double crochet in that next double crochet, and then let's see, we did 1 1 2 1 1 2. Okay, and then I'm going to do 1 more double crochet, 1 more double crochet, yeah, in that one. And then this cotton feels a little different somehow, and then I'm going to do 2 in the next one. Now I don't remember, at some point I have learned that, I don't know what I just did with my little scissors. Oh, there they are. At some point in time, I have learned that your increases, like, even if you lose count, you should be able to tell by putting your increase between the previous row increase. I'm going to go ahead and cut this red and carry it along so I can cover it up. Okay, so that's 1 2 3 double crochets in a double crochet, and then 2 double crochets. Okay, and then we'll do 1. Try to hold that up. This cotton is a little floppy. Okay, single, I mean, well, when I say single, I mean a single double in a double. So there's 1 double, 1 double, 1 double. Have I embarrassed myself yet? And then 2 doubles. And see, it's between, I don't know if you can, yeah, this isn't going to show very well. So like, there's the 2 doubles from the previous row. So that's where my 2 doubles is going to be this time. I really don't know where I learned that, but, and so 2 doubles in that one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this round in this pink, which looks like it will serve as your rind, your watermelon rind. I forgot what I was talking about when I clicked off, but between the snakes and the rotten watermelons, I'm just think I was already fed up with this day before it got started. Okay, so what did I say? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, then 2. 1, 2, 3, then 2. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 in the next one. And then 1, 2. I hope this wasn't the worst idea I've had all day. But if it is, guess what? It's still not that bad, right? Because it's, I bet somebody's sitting here making watermelon coasters with me. I think the pink kind of makes it, well, you can't see it with this stupid light. But I think the pink really makes it a little cuter. And I made some watermelon cozies, jar cozies last year. And I went from red to pink in those, and then it just looked so cute. And then I did like a bright green, and then the dark green, and just the changes of colors, of course, creates more depth. I keep thinking I'm crocheting for myself here instead of y'all. And I'm just snatching it around. I never said it was going to be pretty. But, you know, I was thinking earlier, because I was looking at some of my, some of the colors, trying to find my colors to go together here. And like, I had like a peachy color that would make a good, like a cantaloupe. And I guess you could do different shades of yellow for lemons and lime, greens for limes. And really just any round fruit you wanted to make a coaster out of, or a hot pad. And I was thinking too, while I was walking the dog and eating ice pops, that if you really wanted to use it as a hot pad or a trivet, then you can make 2 of them. If, of course, if you use an H instead of an I, it would be more dense, you know, and it wouldn't be so bad. But I think, to be safe, even though it is 100% cotton, I do think the safest would be to make 2 of these and sew them together. If you're going to use it for a true hot pad on top of the stove kind of thing. Especially if you use that re-up or some of the thinner or recycled cottons, because they tend to be a little airy. So I'm hurrying up here, and I think I might have enough to get me through this round, but I won't have enough to do another one. This was some pink that I made soap sacks out of, so that was the very last of that one. The very last of what I had in that. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then double, 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 and 2. I feel like I'm really jerking this thing around for y'all, and I guess I am really. I'm just trying to be helpful. This is my gift to you for today. I hope you don't want a refund. Or better yet, why don't you re-gift it? Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. And then the last one gets a double. I mean 2 doubles. And then we're going to connect to the first double crochet of this row, slip stitch, and then I think what I did was, I don't think I did a second row of white. But, well, for some reason I thought I did single crochets in the green, but that is definitely not a single. It may be a half double, because I think I didn't want it so thick, because this is already like as big as the entire other one. But you know, just depending on how big you want it, you can go with half doubles, but you go ahead and continue your increase again to keep it from bunching up. So I'm going to change it to green, and I'm going to get started, and then I will pause because I know I've run you way longer than any Vlogust should be. And then you can tell me in the comments below if I should never, ever, ever try this again. So let me see. I'm going to chain. That was one, and there's two. And I think I'm just going to do a half double on this row. But it will be the same type of increases. No, I'm going to go ahead and do a double just because the rest of them are. So in the first one, I'm going to do one double. And then one double. It's amazing the difference in, even though all three of these are cotton, it's amazing the difference in the feel of it. So there was the end of my, I usually hang these around my neck. This is my crochet, that's my cross stitch, my cross stitch scissors. Okay, sorry guy, you going to bed? He'll probably go in there and get in his other recliner. This is even a different area tonight than y'all have even seen before. Okay, so I just snipped that off. And we're going to do 1 double crochet each in 4. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the middle of those 2 double crochets below, you see. And I may be moving fast enough to just finish this row out then, as long as my green doesn't embarrass me here in a minute and make me call chicken. Okay, so we do double, double, double in 4, 1 double in 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Trying to make sure my stuff's all neat, which is not, because it's not catching. Yeah, this video's way too long. I'm so sorry. Sorta. I didn't mean for it to run this long, but I'm covering everything. I'm not too bad, I guess, for first time teacher. Rambling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 doubles in the next one. And like I said, if you don't want to count, and I think that's how I learned that, was somebody said if you don't want to count, or if you're afraid of losing count, then just make sure your V's are in your other V's. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one little twig of cotton is missing. I mean, it's just hanging up in there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 doubles. And then double, 2, 3, 4, and double, 2 doubles in the middle of the 2 doubles below, and then 1, 2, 3. I may be making some of y'all motion sick just watching me. Uh-oh. Not gonna have enough. You see, without Goliath in here, I'm not gonna know if some creepy crawly's coming in on me. 1, 2, 3. See, I should have done half doubles. 4 and 2 doubles. Oh man, maybe this just be half a watermelon. Okay, I'm gonna pause and find some work. Let me see if I got any green in here. I do, but it's attached to something. Pausing. Alrighty then, one more time. Am I moving? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and joined the greens, and somehow they almost match. I know that was cotton, but I think this is like the end of some mandala ombre. That pretty. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's my double. My 2 doubles in the same stitch. Oh yeah, this is definitely ombre. Mandala ombre. That thing I made my last hangetsu out of. So it's a little fluffier. So I'm just going to finish this off real quick. And y'all missed it because I paused and everything. But, you know, I was talking about the creepy crawlies possibly coming in here because Goliath's not in here to let me know. He took himself to bed. So, when I set my recliner down, this recliner, it doesn't have an arm thing on it. It's really just, it's a wingback chair that is a recliner that we had in here for Renee to read, you know, when she was here and her library was here, she would just kick back in this recliner and read, and it would just kind of kick back. It doesn't really go back far enough to lean and go to sleep and stuff, but it's enough that you can kick back and kick your feet up. So anyway, it doesn't have an arm handle to help pick yourself up like the one in my bedroom does. So when I kicked it down, I hit my shoe, and my shoe came up and flopped up, and it scared me, and I thought it was a snake. So I squealed. So anyway, for some reason I'm just can't get back into swing here. But okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 doubles. I think I try to make it too neat along my way, but then again, it saves me a lot of work in the end. I don't have to weave in all these ends. Okay, 1, 2. I may lose every subscriber I have tonight with this mess. Except those on my Facebook page that wanted to know how to make some watermelon coasters. 4. And then my 2 doubles. Now this is my gift to y'all, so don't be ugly. Oh, that's not my line. Be sweet. I can just hear D now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everybody out there that's probably watching me right now saying, bless your heart. You need to stick to your daytime job, sister. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. in one, and this should be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in the last one. And then I hope this thing doesn't cut me in two like it likes to do sometimes when I hit 40 minutes or 45. Slip stitch into the last one and finishing off. And now, why would I put everything away? Excuse my fat arms there. Gosh, that was horrible. So excited. So anyway, just gonna trim it down, and there you go. Pretty coaster. So I hope it hasn't been too torturous for you. This one actually looks better than my other one because the colors don't all run up together. But anyway, alrighty then. Please let me know below if this is just horrible and I need to like take it down from the internet. And don't ever let anybody see it again. And then